It's time for some hoops at FedEx Forum, home of the Grizzlies, and we're bringing it to you live on 2K Sports.
Ready to go?
A time-honored tradition, the NBA on 2K Sports, Sunday night hoops action. Delighted to have all of you with us here tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Well, they're entering a bit of a soft spot in their schedule, facing off guys against some of the lower-ranked teams in the league, and we'll see if they're able to take advantage and have their win total.
And they've had the edge against this team, winning the first two matchups with 4 total. On the season, they look to continue that advantage here tonight.
Keep the foot on the gas pedal in that case, Greg. You know what I say. If you can handle that, keep it down, man. Don't let them up. So I'm thinking they're looking for the knockout blow here.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Magician is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3. Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against the San Antonio Spurs.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Pass to Magician. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Magician's got his first points in this one.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
And it's Conley penetrating to the paint. Here's Gasol. Shot misses. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Took him no time at all on that one. Magician's got 5 now.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
It's stolen. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Westbrook leading the charge.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Here's Gary, and that one hits back iron. The Thunder have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Magician, he dishes it to Adams. Durant kicks to Ibaka, and there's another one for the Thunder.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Got a piece of it. Vaughn, the pass to Conley. Looking to end the run, and that one's good. Conley's got his second basket of the night.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
A wide open look here for Ibaka. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Here's Magician.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, but if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Vaughn gets the bucket. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And the pass to Magician. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Here's Vaughn. The shot, no good.
that's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
The shot's good from Magician.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
To the middle. Vaughn gets the bucket. Vaughn's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play.
Now let's quickly bring up the list of point guards whose steal totals in the second half of the season have been standing out. Michael Conley is third.
And with these guys, they are always going to give you an equally outstanding effort at both ends of the floor. I mean, it takes very aggressive defense to put up steal numbers like that.
And you love the mindset this guy has at the defensive end. He wants to impact the game defensively, and you love that attitude.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Vaughn, the pass to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. And there's Gasol. That's good on the assist by Conley. And it's 6 points for Marc Gasol.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
And that one's good.
Oh, man, off to a terrific start. Yet to miss with 6 made buckets.
Boy, giving him a huge lift offensively. He's poised for a big game here.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Westbrook throws it down hard.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And here again, the Thunder in transition. Up the court they go. Good on the shot. Westbrook's got 11 points.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
Conley grabs the miss.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
Yeah, it can make you look silly. It embarrasses you. And we had a little silliness right there for sure.
Here's Vaughn. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Hamid dishes to Gasol. And again, Memphis no good. The Thunder leading by 16. Pass to Westbrook. That's good.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense too.
And here are the Grizzlies now. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also,
oh no, bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
The Grizzlies have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 6.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year, but just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Serge Ibaka. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I briefly spoke with Dave Yeager. He said a big part of their focus defensively will be on trying to contain Rudy Gay, adding he presents some challenges because he can shoot over the top, and also he's a tremendous finisher inside. We've got to force him to that left hand, but I'm hoping we won't have to double too much because they have plenty of other guys who can knock it down. Kevin, the challenges are full.
And thank you for that, Doris. Conley against Westbrook. The 10-foot. Conley's shot is off.
He tried to throw the spin move into his act that time. It worked about as well as you'd expect, Kev. That's not his game.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Well, Westbrook has been great. He's already got 13 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
He really has, Clark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man.
Here is Livingston. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And here is Muhammad. The feed to Livingston. To the left wing, Conley for three. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. That's now 8 points for Mike Conley. Oklahoma City leading by 20. Here's Magician. They get it back. Fires the three. We're at the... And we heard from John Henson before the game, a player on the rise. He feels he still has...
Defensively, offensively.
Well, it sounds like he still feels like he has something to prove, Greg, but seems to me he's already known for being that kind of guy.
Yeah, that's a great point. Anybody who plays against him knows he looks plenty strong when you're banging with him. But if he needs to push and motivate himself by playing with a chip on his shoulder, well, a lot of guys have gone a long, long way in this league using that method.
Welcome back, everyone, to lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
You know, you can tell right now this team's on the same page. They are right where they want to be offensively.
Well, finding scores on time and on target with your passes, it makes scoring the ball easy for you.
Conley out there with Livingston. Then there's Sanders. Then it's John Henson. And it's Muhammad in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Dion Waiters checked in for Oklahoma City. Garrett, he's covered by Gay. No good there off the double clutch. The Thunder leading by 22. Inside, Durant. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Grizzlies shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. There's the pick. Pass to Vaughn. He dishes it to Livingston. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the turnaround J. A nice shot by Gasol. Gasol's got 8 points.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot. And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Poked loose. Here, he's covered by Gay. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
How about the quick hands on the steal and the quick feet on the break?
Yeah, a careless, silly mistake there, though. I mean, coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense, that's costly.
La mirada, vengo con la palabra, esa palabra hablada, vengo sin temor a no perder nada, vengo como el niño que buscaba su morada, la entrada al origen, la vuelta de su cruzada, vengo a buscar la historia silenciada, la historia de una tierra saqueada. Vengo con el mundo y vengo con los pájaros, vengo con las flores y los árboles, sus cantos, vengo con
here is Livingston, still getting warmed up offensively, no buckets yet in the game for him. It's deflected. To the wing on the left. Here's Magician. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 6 assists in the game.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
They set the screen to the right side. Passes it to Vaughn. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Sanders. That's good from 17 feet away.
Yeah, just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see which teams made the most of their opportunities on the offensive glass this month. In third, the Grizzlies.
They have gone all out to win the rebounding battle every night, and it's been paying off. I mean, the second chance points thus far have been really impressive.
Now the pass to Vaughn. Humphries against Gasol. They set the pick. Vaughn, the pass to right. Here's Gasol. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Gasol's in the post. Humphries there. That's good. And that's 12 points for Marc Gasol. Here's Magician, who's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
That's tipped. And here's the fast break. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs really lit it up. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay on a roll like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you got a thoroughbred like him, I think you got to ride him for as long as he'll carry it.
Josh Smith, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Looking at Memphis, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And I really felt in watching that game that they needed to abandon the three-point shot. It wasn't there. The percentage was horrific, but yet they continue to try and knock them down.
And I really think that's what did them in. I mean, sometimes it's just not there for you on the perimeter, and you can't try to shoot yourself out of a bad shooting night from outside.
The Grizzlies have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. There's the pick. This is to Gasol. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
And stretching back to the break, here's how the Thunder have performed. First in scoring. First in assists. And they're also #1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
That's the Magician beyond the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
Right with a screen on game. They set the screen. 5 to shoot. And again, Oklahoma City running the court in transition, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense in anticipation there to stop it. Here's Vaughn. He's covered by Gay. No good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies and came away with a win.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
Scorching and torching offensively. They were able to get everything they wanted.
The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Vaughn, the pass to Gasol. And the layup's good off the glass. Gasol's got 16 points.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And the dunk by Smith.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together.
And here's the fast break. Here's Magician. Again, the Thunder score.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Pass to Vaughn. Feeds it to Gasol. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Magician's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
To the inside, Gasol.
And now a look at Sean Livingston. Some stats on him. Over the last month, getting it done. He's around 10 points per game, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully, this is a sign of greater things for the future.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Ibaka. Durant comes in for Smith, and it's McDaniels in for Rudy Gay. Livingston kicks this in, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Up top, Adams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Magician, and he hammers that one down right in the face of Marc Gasol. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Good looking screen by Gasol. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Westbrook, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Thunder running away with it. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
I'm controlling the paint. Yo, I'm always controlling the paint. Just natural to me. In high school, I controlled the paint. College, I controlled the paint. Even when I work in the hardware store, you know what? I control the paint section. That's what I did.
No doubt, see my stats are fat. This is what it's about. Before the PDP conflict with MC Shan, around the time when Sean Tate.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Just in attack mode, he was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
Yeah, it really was aggressive attacking basketball at its finest. I mean, really a lot of fun to watch.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with the Magician, and it's Adams in at the 5.
Great way to start to have easy layup against some soft D.
Passes it to Vaughn. Here's Gary. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Here's Westbrook. And there's the pass to Magician. The rebound by Gasol. Gasol's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Kicks it to Conley. 3-pointer, and that is good. Conley's got 11 points.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Pass to Magician. Lets it go from deep, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. To the middle, here's Vaughn. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Here's Magician. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
He's all alone. The pull-up. Again, Oklahoma City.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
And they're not taking their foot off the pedal. They just keep adding to their lead.
Well, it's never a good idea to back off and ease up, and it doesn't look like that thought's even crossed their mind. I love it.
Gasol, a screen on Westbrook. Conley gets to Gasol. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's Vaughn. Fires from 14, but he stays with it. The floater. Thunder with the rebound.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them. And they seem to have gotten something out of almost every possession. Their defense has been just as good, just a tremendous performance all the way around.
Yeah, and they're doing it in hostile territory, too. I mean, don't forget about that part of it, which makes it even more impressive.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in this.
Group in here for the Thunder. Adams, he's checked in for Humphries. Chaka comes in for Kevin Durant. Daniels, he's checked in for Dion Waiters. And Magician subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Oh, good from Magician. Memphis has gone to 3-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. And that one's good.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
McDaniels passes to Adams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. The shot's good from Magician.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on it, he's been giving them medicine.
They get a hand on it. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. 2-pointers off the mark. Memphis has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. There's a good screen. Screen by Sanders. And it's Conley penetrating. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Livingston's got his 7th assist in the game. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Here's Magician. Drills the 3-pointer. Magician's got 59 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
It seems like you're in a bit of a jam. I hope you can unstick yourself.
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And again, Oklahoma City with the triples.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for.
The saga continues.
And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the 4th quarter. So on the 4 for Memphis, we've got Oubre. Pollard is out there with Conley. Then it's Johnson, and it's Holmes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Thunder shooting has been just uncontainable, 72%. The shot's good from Magician. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Thunder.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Pollard. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
He answers right back with the 3 of his own.
Watch out now, Suki. We got a duel shaping up right here. This could be mano-mano for a little while.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
The 11-footer and another. Once again, shot good from Magician. Magician's got 8 points in the quarter.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
All going up court. It's deflected and out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Whitey's checked in for Oubre. Chris Humphries is checked in for the Thunder. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now here's Conley. He's guarded closely, and the foul is called on 3. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Memphis making a change here. Henson's checked in. Thunder on D. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backcourt. And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Knocked away. Here is Livingston. Now here is Conley.
Yo, my mood is real rude.
5 on the clock. He feeds it to Livingston. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Yeah, big blunder there, and that could really cost him.
Yeah, and the timing of it was bad, too. I mean, they're trying to cut down and cut into the lead. Just a tough, bad break there.
Pollard, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Here's Magician in Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Memphis has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Pollard. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Oklahoma City dictating the flow. Here's Magician. The 3-pointer off the mark. And for Memphis, they're shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Pollard passes to Livingston. Wright sets a screen. Livingston dishes to Wright. Here's Pollard. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose. Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
And, guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Lazy defense there, though, fellas. Somebody's got to be willing to put their body on the line and try to impede his path there.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Magician. He's got 10 rebounds and a ridiculous number of steals. He may have saved his best for last here in the fourth.
And that's the kind of timing you really want, guys.
The Grizzlies making a change here. Wong's checked in. Another steal. Got that one up quick.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Memphis has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Knocks it loose. Here we go, one-on-one.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Thunder.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, it's a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 60. And guys, they have played so well this season. I think pretty much any given night, they've come in with that swagger and attitude, and they've really backed it up.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Magician. He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
And the Thunder, another 3.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
That shot wide open.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their turn.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Esteban. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer.
All right, now. What's up, girl?
Well, once again, you find yourself with a points and rebounds double-double. Is that something you've come to expect from yourself on a nightly basis?
Back home where I come from, we keep being born again and again and again and again. That's why they meant it come.
You know,
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
I don't know what got into him tonight. Whew. He caught the scoring bug and was just pouring it in the paint. That's the kind of offense he's capable of delivering when he sets the mind to it.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a
版权。哎，我有几次那个主攻也是，哎，靠腰，不小心把东西弄倒了。哎，真是的，真是的。是要大一点的挣脱，做久才不会酸呐。好了，看一下我们的回顾吧。超节，前面3节都好难抄，他们传球倒球太快了。所以那个超节时间都会抓得不好。 巴尼锅。我就来玩 GTA， 等一下来玩一下 GTA 好了。玩故事版的，我们故事版上一次的那个是什么教火的那个单机故事，我马上还没过。可我有点忘记我上次过到哪了。Rosberg， 他都几乎助攻给我比较多，还是靠我在赚助攻就好了。Rosberg 的好处就是他传球传得很精准，然后就是传给他高难度的，他其实也有办法进。我刚刚有发现拉杆好像按一次框再按一次框就可以了。好嘞哟。OK， 看一下啊，三分球70%，哦65%，罚球快攻，我们几乎都已经在快攻了。超解几乎有我的了，我的20多个超解。扣 AD。来看一下我们剩几场就打到明星赛了。很想这一季打完就用那个退休的模式了，但是我就觉得这个记录好不容易让我练到那么强，我也不想要练别的。2K16，我觉得有时候上来像打个那个赛事啊，就是能力又练到很高了，然后强度也很够，三分球被我练到很准，命中率至少70-80%以上，就很舍不得把这一支弄到退休。看一下哦，属性，其实我那个进攻组织，所以比较不行。我现在要变全能明星嘞！可以这样啊？哦，可以哦。哦，还可以再升级2个啊！哦，早说嘛！那防守者这样比较划算哦。跳投高手，跳投高手顶天了。内线得分，其实我内线得分我也觉得蛮高的，而且它是升级了没剩几个可以用但我觉得我进攻组织实在太烂了。但是我不太用进攻组织的，觉得我的没办法，我这个用一个，这个用一个，好吧？ 最近才发现的，没有东西可以升级了，全部都是金的。代言，然后代言 Jordan 的。球衣销量，没有人买我球衣就对了。恭喜菜椒啊，菜椒啊！哦，要命，要命！这样蛮屌的，加一下。来棒剑士，请求交易，这都请求交易。哦，已经截止了，我来跳别队好了。嗯。是怎样受伤吗？有会比较高诶。就他们两个硬生生要比我多个94就对了。荣誉。我已经可以到名人堂，我已经达到名人堂的10荣誉中的13个。我有种没有达到？哎，这个哇，这个真的超难，这要篮板球很强。赢得 NBA 总冠军，我赢得3次。哇 ，Irving，哦，好想去那个勇士啊！我下一队来去勇士。可是我去勇士 ，King Thomas 就要被我挤掉。我觉得我跟 Russell， 因为 Russell 强度蛮高的，46。我防守蛮高的啊，我防守超强，92、96、86、92。哇，Russell 其实很平均。60胜0败，那马刺蛮强的。这一队没有强的啊，就1个而已。哎呦，替补感觉还不错。这个位置，哦，但我的前锋跟后卫蛮弱的。其实可以耶，就算把它高的，这我上场的话，其实这2个就还好。免啊，免主本啊， 哦。换下一片。再换 GTA 5。